Right, well, it's Friday morning. I had one little bleep in the night, turned out to be a tench, but it fell off by the net. Typical, so I've redone the rods. I'm just going to redo all my rods, probably dinner time-ish. Chris has just turned up, he's on the swim over there. But the place is very busy now. I mean, nearly, I think there's only one, two, about three pegs actually spare. So, yeah, a lot of pressure on the water, but that's to be expected, isn't it? Because obviously it's the bank holiday weekend and the first weekend back night fishing. So yeah, so give it another couple of hours. I'm going to do my rods, redo them again. I did see a fish boss straight in front of me, so I'm going to put one out there, stick to one on the right hand side, and I'll stick to the one on the left hand side where I had the take from last night, which turned out to be a tench, but you know, hopefully where there's tench there might be carp, who knows. So yeah, so I'm going to redo my rods later on. I'm going to have some breakfast now, but the weather's definitely different than yesterday. I mean, yesterday it was really nice and hot. We're in t-shirts now, it's really cold, and the real cold winds come in. But we'll go from there. So next time I see you, I'll be doing my rods. Hello! Hey! There's Chris over there. I don't know what he's doing. Looks like he's on the phone actually. Right, these are the three rigs I'm using. They're all basically the same. Lead clip system. This one, a size 6 hook with a kicker on it, and the weight's just balanced so it just pops up off the bottom. They're all the same. Keep it nice and simple. This one is on a caramel cream, the new Hinders one, which are these ones here, or caramel nut I should say. And then I've got my old faithful munch baits. That's 40mm pop-up, citrus nut. And then on this one I've got two artificial and one real maize, which I've got soaking in the old beaten armour goo. And that is basically it, all the same. And I'm going to put one, I'm changing one direction, I'm going to put one out over in this bay. I did have one in that corner, but I'm going to go further over, and I'm going to put one out by those reeds over there, but I'll show you that in a minute. Right, that's all the bait I'm putting out, which you can see is literally just a little spring line, spreading it across the boat, so when it falls it spreads out in a bigger area. And I just put the hook bait on the top like that, and that's it. It's probably 5 or 6 boilies and some crushed boilies and chopped boilies in there. Probably in total 10-15 baits, that's it. Tiny little smidgen of particle just to give it a little bit of flavour. Oh, I'm going to take this one just straight out in front of me. I see a fish top there this morning early hours, so I'm just going to put that one out there. I was fishing right in the corner, but I'm going to change it now and just go straight in front of me. Go from there. Oh, I don't know if we can pick that up or not, but I'm actually I'm using me chirp on the boat. You can see it's 13 foot deep out there, so I'm going to go towards that bush in a marker there. Totally flat bottom, look, and no fish. But it's a nice deep bit of water there, so it's going up to 12 foot now. You can actually see that because the reflection 10 foot goes right up there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reverse the boat back to that 13 foot deep bit, and I'm going to drop it in there. Try that. That's probably just past midway. Stop the boat there a minute and have a look, see if that settles. And we got a little fish on the top there, look, I don't know if you can see that. Fish icon. Don't know how accurate they are, but this is the chirps, it's meant to be quite good. But we'll see. Oh yeah, look at that. If that is right. I'm going to drop the boat anyway. Right, let me show you where I'm putting my rigs and why. I'm putting one just in that cut out of the reeds there, because it's next to those trees there, so at night I can see where I'm going, and I'm probably, it's about 2 rod lengths off. It's actually nearly 12 foot deep just there, so that's why I'm going there. And obviously it's in this lovely bay here. The second rod I was fishing out in this corner over here. Sorry about the wind. I was fishing in this corner over here, but I've actually seen a fish bosh by that stump just there, so I've actually moved that one to there. And if I went just where that water sort of breaks here, probably 5 or 6 rod lengths off, it's 13 foot deep, and then it goes up quite weedy up to nothing, so I'm on just at the bottom of the slope there. And my third and final rod, I've actually gone out to that jetty, that swim opposite, which aren't, obviously these swims aren't in use yet till the bungs get taken out. That's where I see a fish top as well, just there. So I've seen 2 fish, whether it's the same fish or not I don't know, but I've gone just on those reeds. It's about 9 foot of water, about a rod length off of those reeds. Obviously I've gone out with my chirp because my graphic echo sounder's playing up for some reason. I'll have to get angling techniques to look at that. And obviously it comes across, it's about 9 foot deep all over here, and then it just starts creeping up, and you can just pick up those reeds. So I've literally just gone again into the ledge there. So and again, it's a good marker at night because of the house there. There's the house there obviously, and obviously I'll pick that tree up, and fish just a couple of rod lengths off and use me chirp, so I know exactly where to go. So that's why I'm fishing. But nice bit of water this one. Yeah, I've seen a few fish top in here, and I've had that tench pick up and lost in by the net, which was unfortunate, but it'd be even worse if it was a carp. So yeah. Right, well, I'm sat this side of me bivvy, just behind me doria, because the wind's actually blowing from the left there, and it's actually quite a bit of cold wind compared to yesterday. But I'm just going to go through with you the baits I'm actually using, and I'm using particle on one, and I got, when I make my own bait, I make my own maize, and before I mix it up with the other stuff, I pick out all the big lumps. I put them into a jar, so that's the ones I use for hook bait. And then obviously I've got a whole selection of artificial there, and I've got them soaking in the corder goo, which I've used the sherbet goo, and the pineapple goo, and some beaten armour stuff. And I just leave my artificials I leave soaking. I use 2 grains of artificial and 1 real just to pop it up. You've seen them on the rigs before. Boilie wise, there's only one. I always use munch baits. This is the 14mm citrus, and it smells beautiful. I've got that soaking in the goo as well. They're my go-to bait. I mean, I use them on any water. They're just an awesome bait. I mean, they're brilliant. And I'm trying out these new ones. Chris has got me on these from Hinder's caramel nut. Again, they smell lovely, and I've had such a good result on the citrus nut. Thought I'd try a caramel nut. Obviously it is only, what, April Fool's Day today. This is an April Fool's, by the way, this is real. so you know, I've got to give them a go throughout the season. But that's my hook baits. My particle mix, which I do myself at home. I might actually show you do one day. Let's get a good scoop there. Obviously I'm not putting a lot of this out, but that's my particle mix. And in there I've got maize, hemp, lots of hemp, pigeon conditioner, everyone loves pigeon conditioner, and I use a goat mix which has got like pellet in and stuff that all just breaks down into a lovely goo. And I mix a lot of that and freeze it, and then I bring, I mean, I've probably got, what, probably 2 or 3 kilos here, but I'll probably take 2 kilos home with me, because literally all I'm putting out on the boat is probably not even that, which is that, look, not even a handful. So basically a PVA bag full at the moment, because obviously the water's still actually quite cold, so I'm not going to put loads of bait out. I was actually tempted to fire one rod out with loads of bait on it, but I just thought this time of the year that's a bit silly, but everyone's coming down using PVA bags and that lately. I just thought maybe if I put a load out, but I think that might mess the swim up rather than ours, because you always put more in, but you can't take it out. So that's the problem. So yeah. So, and then for me boilies, obviously I'm using munch baits, and with this one what I've done is I've actually got them soaking in stick mix, and the syrup, the citrus syrup, and that's chops in there. I've got 18mm, 14mm, and I've chopped and crushed all of them. So and I just leave that soaking in there, and that's what I've been using. I use that a lot. And the other one here, we've got these are the caramel nut from Hinders, and they smell quite good actually. I'm trying that. Obviously I'm not going to use nowhere near them, but I've just put the 5 kilos in a bucket and I've put all the goo on it, so they're soaking as well. So it soaks up all the flavours and that. So yeah, we're going to give them a go. They actually look a good boilie, but obviously my first go-to is obviously going to be, as always is, munch baits. Can't beat them. Absolutely fantastic. I've caught a lot of fish on the munch. So yeah. So that's what I've got on me 3 rods now. So sit back, relax, chill out, have a cup of tea, and go from there. Right, wow, it's Thursday evening, another really quiet day. Temperatures dropped. Look, the temperatures dropped right down. It's absolutely freezing compared to the conditions we got here on Wednesday. It was like I was in my t-shirt, you know, and now I've got me jumper on, me fleece on. You know, it really has dropped. I mean, yeah. No one's had anything on the lake, I don't think, yet. I think there's about 14 people on here though. I think there's only about 4 or 5, well, I think there's 3 swims actually that are not taken, so it's really busy. I'm going to me wife has actually said to me I can stay till Saturday, so I've decided to give it another 24 hours. I'm going to actually go Saturday now. I was due to go home tomorrow afternoon, well, midday on Friday, but now a good lady said I might as well stay till Saturday, so I'm going to give it a go. I have to shoot down the shops tomorrow, get some more supplies, but just got the barbie on now. I'm going to have me dinner. But yeah, very cold. It's going to be a very cold night, I think. The wind's been howling all day. It's a very cold wind as well. So yeah, I'll leave the rods out. I'm going to do them tomorrow. Like I say, I'm going to go and use the facilities on site, and then go down the shop, which is just down the road. So I'll bring the rods in about sort of 10, 11 o'clock tomorrow, and redo them when I come back from the shops and that. So yeah, unfortunately no fish. Just missed that one tench last night, which was annoying. But hey ho, we're still fishing. We got till Saturday now, so give it a go. Yum, 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 yum. Right, wow, it's Friday. It's about midday. I had nothing over the bleep. I think there's been one carp caught on the whole lake, and nearly every swim was gone. But a couple of people actually got home, which is weird because they turned up last night and they've gone on a Friday. Maybe this cold winds put them off, because it's absolutely bitter cold, believe it or not. I mean, my jumper here, but in my bivvy it's really warm because I'm out in the wind. But I've just come out here and it's quite cold. What I've decided to do, I've had to go to the shop earlier because my good lady, my lovely wife at home, said that I could stay another night. So of course I never had enough food, so because I ain't brought enough food with me till Friday, till today. So shot to the shops, so I've reeled all my rods in. When I come back, I've put them all right on the far bank now, because this wind's so cold and it's all blowing into this bay, and I had one rod in this bay, so I'm going to pull that out and I'm going to put it on the far bank. So I put all of the rods across where I see a showing fish. See if that works. But Chris hasn't had anything either. No, it's been a tough time, but I think this weather's put them off again. It was when I got here on Wednesday, I was in my t-shirt sweating, and today I've had my jumper on, my fleece on, my coat. It's been so cold. Like I said, I've just come out of my bivvy now and got in this wind again. It's bitter cold, so I think that's not going to play a good part in it. But I'll show you where I've put my rigs anyway. See if we can't get one out. We got till tomorrow morning, so another 24 hours. Rather be here than sat home. Got more chance of catching here than I've sat home, and so that's one good thing. So I'll show you where I got the rods. Right, I've moved my rod from the right hand side, and I've actually put it out to that broken tree stump there. About 3 or 4 rod lengths off the bank, it actually drops to 9 foot there. So I've gone on the shelf at the bottom, quite good bottom there, quite solid bottom. So I've moved one into that little corner there. The second one I've got towards those 3, well, 1 tree but 3 stumps there, and just where the water breaks, where the wind hits the water, I thought I'm going to try going in that little quiet bit, because hopefully it'll be a bit warmer there out of the wind and the fish might like it. Again, I'm 3 rod lengths, so it's 13 foot deep just there, believe it or not. Literally 2 rod lengths out, it drops to 13 foot deep. So that's why I go on with the second rod. And the third rod, again, I've put on the far bank there towards that broken tree there by those reeds. I've come off the bank again 3 or 4 rod lengths, and that's actually 10 foot there. Beautiful shelf I found there. So I've gone there, all of them I've gone out of this wind, because absolutely bitter cold this wind is. I'm actually shivering now, where I got my jumper on. But give that a go and see where we go from there. Rods are out till tomorrow, so I'll hopefully get a fish on the bank, or I'll chat to you tomorrow. Just spying on Chris. He's sat on the little swim over there. I don't know if he's sat in his door. It looks like he's asleep. I can't blame him. I think he's down here till Monday. I don't think he's had anything yet either. So there's Chris looking busy. I think he's cold. It's quite hard to zoom in all the way over there. Look at that for a lovely sunset that's going to be in a while, in a minute. It's going to be beautiful. Both filming each other. Right, well, it's Saturday morning. I'm actually due to go home very shortly. Just been awoken by the sound that you love. Your Delkin flatlining to catch this beautiful 24-pound carp. 24-pound carp. Absolutely beautiful condition, as they always are in here. Fought like a trooper too. Absolutely scrapped like there was no tomorrow. Alright fella, let's just stick a bit of water on him. Come on then. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Absolute beautiful. Aspen Miracar, that is best. Look at that. Absolute fought like a trooper as well. And I caught that on the popped up maize. Let's get a photo over the other side. Ooh, there we go. Absolute beauty. I'll put him back and I'll get that rod back out, but I'm actually packing up very shortly. So it was like last innings again. Seems to happen a lot on this bit of the lake. But chuffed to bits with that. 24-pound of Aspen carp. Saves a blank, doesn't it? So glad my missus let me stay an extra night now because it paid off. Absolute beauty. Let's put him back there. Right. Let's get him back straight away. Beautiful. Right, and this is what I caught it on. Me maize setup. You see that? Too artificial, unreal, little weight, so it just pops up. That's been me kick around actually, because that's come round. That's how it should be. Like that. So it's just off the bottom, like that. Well, it'd be like that, wouldn't it? My chunky fingers out the way. And this worked again. Through the lead, which I always get them to do. So you just push your tail rubber on a little bit. Lead got thrown in the fight, so I'll put another one on. And I'm just going to cast this one out, because to be truthful, just push that rubber on just so it's on just a few notches, look. So when I get a fish, the lead just comes straight off. That's the way I always do it, but just enough so it's on there for the cast, like that. So I'm going to get this one back out. What I'm going to cast this one out, because I'm actually, it's 7:30 now. I'm actually packing up about 8-9 o'clock to go home. So I'm not going to bother dropping any more bait. I'm just going to literally cast it out and back on the spot where I've been fishing, and just in case there's another one out there, but we'll see. So I'm not going to bother getting the boat and all that back out, because I've actually packed it away. Like I said, because I'm going home shortly, because it was nice to let me stay another night. So I want to get home early so I can spend the weekend with her then. Because actually I've got a fishing match tomorrow, which is Sunday as well. So I'm fishing tomorrow as well, and I've been here since Wednesday. But well worth the extra 24 hours, look, because saved a blank and produced a nice fish. 24 pounds carp. So chuffed to bits with that. I'm going to get this back out, and then have a nice bacon sandwich and start breaking down the house. So I'll speak to you soon. I've just cast that one roughly back out on the spot. Actually I caught it first time, which was a miracle for me. Like I said, I'm not going to bother using the boat one, I think. Just cast it out there because I'm going in about an hour. So yeah, we'll see. I might get another one, we'll see. Right, well, that's the end of my session. It's 10 o'clock, about 10:30 Saturday morning. Promised the wife I'd be home today. Glad she let me stay 24 hours. I had that nice 24 out, and yeah, swim's done me proud again. It's funny because I was sat in my chair last night chatting to my old chap. I said to him, "Come on mate, just one fish, that's all I want," and I got one. So cheers mate. So I know he's still looking down on me. Been a good session. Cold wind, very busy lake. Surprised I got that one out. I think there's been one other carp caught at 31 pound. But yeah, chuffed to bits with that. I was a bit doubtful yesterday because that cold wind was blowing in this bay. So like I said, I fished on the back of it, and I think it definitely paid off. So yeah, so saved me a blank. Cheers mate. Glad he's looking down on me still. I've got a match tomorrow. I might do a blog on that. It's at Rude Ashton. I'm going to carp fish that one as well because I take my course fishing kit there, and sometimes it's a bit of a nightmare to cast out to. So I think I might actually carp fish that tomorrow. My baiting pole underneath the trees and stuff. But that's another day. Been a cracking weekend down here. And now I'm going to walk round, get my van. Got to cart all that. All the way over there though, that's the worst part about fishing on this swim. You've got to barrel all your kit round, but when you catch fish like that, it makes it all worthwhile, doesn't it? So chuffed to bits for that. Till the next time. Right, hello, it's Wednesday evening. I'm back out at Aspen again. I was out here last week. I'll probably put this one on the end of the blog from last week because it's pointless doing 2 or 3 blogs on the trot from the same venue. Last week I had a nice 24 out, which was a result because there was 6. I think there was something like 16 cars in the car park, so 16 people fishing. I think there's only about 21, 22 swims. I don't think there's that many, and there was only 2 fish caught, mine and one other. So that was quite good going. Really, more luck than anything else. Today's a special day. It's a year ago today that my dad passed. So I've come out really to sort of not celebrate, but be at the place we used to love being together. So it's a year ago today. So I thought I'm going to come out and have a fish, and maybe if he's looking down on me, I'll get another nice one out. But we'll have a look anyway. But it's nice just to be out on the bank. So I'm here till Friday. I've actually got to hospital Friday at 2 o'clock to pick up a machine because I've bloody just been diagnosed with sleep apnea. So we can get some CPAP machine thing. So yeah, so I'll start packing up probably about sort of 11 o'clock on Friday because I've got to track all my stuff back over to the grass over there. So yeah, so I thought, I've finished work early again. Worked hard, got it done, so I could have a few days fishing. And well, I wasn't actually planning on coming till last night. And my wife said to me, "Why don't I go? Because of the time of the year and that." And I thought, yeah, that's what my old chap would have wanted. So I thought, sod it, I'm gonna get the rods in the van and come here. So it's sort of a spare the moment thing. So we'll see how we get on, and we'll go from there. So speak to you soon. Right. I haven't done much blogging last few days because not much to really blog about, but I've just caught fish that means more to me than ever. You all know my dad passed away a year ago Wednesday, and we used to fish here a lot together. And this literally last innings, I've got everything packed up. Just got my bivvy gun. I just had a 34 pound 12 out. I knew my old chap wouldn't let me down. I think this fish means more to me than any other fish I've ever caught in my life. Look at that. To catch a 30 as well. Chuffed to bits. Thanks Dad. I knew you wouldn't let me down, mate. Like I said, this fish means more to me than anyone. Because I knew my dad wouldn't let me down.
We used to fish it a lot, and I always wanted to get my dad to get one of these big lumps out, but he only ever caught little ones, like, and what I wouldn't give to have him holding this with me. Look at that, 34 pounds of wealth. Absolute beauty. Oh, thanks, mate. I'm going to put her back, and I had to get all the cameras back out because everything was packed up. I'll show you the other side. This beautiful fish, absolute. Get a bit more water on it. Oh, look at that. Like I said, it's not my biggest, but I think it's one of the most important fish I've ever caught. I'm going to put her back, and then I'm going to take 5 minutes to have a little bit of a breather and get me together, and then finish packing up. So thanks, Dad, I love you, man.